Join us on a journey to the land of faith. This trek will involve going to Lebanon to visit Qasr Musa, the Cedars of God, the Holy Valley, St. Anthony the Great's Monastery, Jaita Grotto, and Baalbek. Also, we will visit Israel. In Israel, we will go to Museum Holon, Beaches Tel Aviv, the Western Wall, Dome of the Rock, and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Lastly, we will go to Jordan, where we will visit Amman, Petra, King Abdullah Mosque, and the Citadel. First, we will fly to Lebanon. In Lebanon, we will visit Qasr Musa. Qasr Musa, or the Castle of Musa, was single-handedly built by Musa Abdul Karim. According to his biography, as a student, Musa has always dreamed of building a castle, and used to doodle his dream on pieces of paper in class. In 1962, his work of a lifetime started. He built the castle and handcrafted each of its stones and clay animated figures, which represent the different scenes of the old Lebanese village lifestyle in the 19th century, making it a true work of a visionary and a masterpiece by all means. It took him 60 years worth of work, but he built it. The beautiful clay statues inside the castle will clearly demonstrate the Lebanese culture, from the life of a schoolboy to the nightly prayers to the dancing of the debke. It also contains myriad weapons spanning across 4 decades. It is an astounding work of art. The Forest of the Cedars of God, or Arz al-Rab, is the last vestige of antique forests and one of the rare sites where the Cedrus labani still grows. One of the most valued construction materials in the antique world, and cited 103 times in the Bible, the cedar, or Cedrus labani, is described in ancient works on botany as the oldest tree in the world. It was admired by the Israelites, who brought it to their land to build the first and second temples in Jerusalem. The trees in this forest are fervently protected and nurtured in order to preserve their beauty and in recognition of their historical and religious importance. The Erez has a trek that people walk along as they admire the most beautiful trees in the world. Also, at the pinnacle of the trek, there is a small archaic church in which one can pray, and carvings upon the highest tree that reference the Bible. Wadi an-Nubin, or the Holy Valley, is one of the most important early Christian monastic settlements in the world. Its monasteries, many of which are of great age, stand in dramatic positions in a rugged landscape. It is located in northern Lebanon near the Cedars of God. The rocky cliffs of the Kadisha Valley have served over centuries as a place for meditation and refuge. The valley comprises the largest number of monasteries and hermitages dating back to the very first spread of Christianity. The main monastery is that of St. Anthony the Great. Since the early centuries of Christianity, the Holy Valley has served as a refuge for those in search of solitude. Catholics fled there from religious persecution from the late 7th century onwards, and this movement intensified in the 10th century following the destruction of the monastery of St. Maroun. Jaita Grotto is a compound of crystallized caves in Lebanon, located 20 kilometers north of Beirut in the valley of Nahr al-Kalb. This grotto is made up of 2 limestone caves where a 6,230 meter long river runs. Geologically, the cave provides a tunnel or escape route for the underground river. In this cave and galleries, the action of water in the limestone has created cathedral-like folds full of various sizes, colors, and shapes of stalactites and stalagmites, majestic curtains, and fantastic rock formations. The total length of the cave is more than 9,000 meters, and there is one among the biggest stalactites in the world hanging at 8.20 meters. The grotto accommodates a huge hall with a distance of 108 meters from the ceiling till the water level. Jaita Grotto is one of the world's 7 wonders. The Baalbek site is thought to have originally been Phoenician, with settlements dating back as far as the 3rd millennium BC. In the 1st millennium BC, the site was chosen as the site for the temple dedicated to the god Baal, from which the city takes its name, Baalbek. The Great Temple of Jupiter is said to have taken 120 years to complete. This city has a great history that includes the Roman Republic, the Roman Empire, Constantinople, the Byzantine Empire, and the Ottoman Empire. Not only does Baalbek contain the largest and most noble Roman temples ever built, but they are also among the best preserved. Nowadays, the town is famous from its exquisitely detailed Roman ruins, which attract thousands of tourists to the country each year, and also plays host to the annual Baalbek Festival. Thousands attend the festival each year. This festival includes the most prominent singers and theatrical pieces in the Middle East. The following depicts Middle Eastern cuisine, art, and religiously important places for Lebanese citizens. The Museum of Gibran Khalil Gibran is located in Lebanon and contains his original artwork and pieces. He is a world-renowned novelist and artist, and most of his books have been translated into more than 20 languages. Also, his art depicts the duality between humans and natural concepts like death and life.
ويا سدود اللبناني شدي معنا هو عالدبكي وعالغني رجعنا هو نحنا صفينا النيم الله معنا دبكتنا انتني وعونة اخوان هذا يابا رجع لله هذا يابا.
Next, we will be visiting Israel for a week. First, we will visit the Museum Holon. Design Museum Holon is the first museum in Israel dedicated to design. The building of the museum was planned and designed by Israeli architect and industrial designer Ron Arad. The museum is in the eastern part of the new cultural area of Holon that includes a library and a movie theater. Nearby is the Faculty of Design in the Holon Institute of Technology. Our next stop will be the Tel Aviv beaches. These beaches are located near the Mediterranean Sea and attract thousands of visitors each year from Israel and abroad. The Western Wall is located in the Old City of Jerusalem at the foot of the western side of the Temple Mount. Parts of the wall are remnants of the ancient wall that surrounded the Jewish temple's courtyard, and is arguably the most sacred site recognized by the Jewish faith outside the Temple Mount itself. The Dome of the Rock is a shrine located on the Temple Mount in the Old City of Jerusalem. It was initially completed in 691 Common Era at the order of Umayyad Caliph Abd al-Malik. The Dome of the Rock is now one of the oldest works of Islamic architecture. It has been called Jerusalem's most recognizable landmark. The octagonal plan of the structure may have been influenced by the Byzantine Chapel of St. Mary, which was built between 451 and 458 on the road between Jerusalem and Bethlehem. The site's significance stems from religious traditions regarding the rock, known as the foundation stone, at its heart, which bears great significance for Jews, Christians, and Muslims. Muhammad is said to have ascended into heaven from this very spot. Also, Jews believed and still believe the rock to be the very place where Abraham prepared to sacrifice Isaac. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre, also called the Basilica of the Holy Sepulchre, or the Church of Resurrection, is a church within the Christian quarter of the old walled city of Jerusalem. The site is venerated as Calvary, where Jesus was crucified, and also contains the place where Jesus is said to have been buried. The church has been an important Christian pilgrimage destination since at least the 4th century as the purported site of the resurrection of Jesus. Next, we will visit Jordan. In Jordan, we will visit Petra. The Roman amphitheater is a definite place to stop at. The theater is a great way to get a feel for how the Romans used to spectate. It is cut into the side of the hill and is embellished with 2 museums. Live theater, entertainment, and cultural events occur here as well, and it is a great way to connect with the beautiful country Jordan. Amman is a beautiful and foreign getaway with modern buildings, ravishing hotels, smart restaurants, art galleries, and wonderful boutiques dusted with traditional coffee shops and artisans' workshops from the city's older past. The much older and traditional downtown area is sure to entice those who wish to travel back in time to see how the world was in the past. The people of Amman are hospitable, multicultural, multi-denominational, and well-educated. They welcome visitors and take pride in their beautiful and aged city. King Abdullah Mosque is a breathtaking building with an unforgettable blue dome top. It can hold up to 7,000 worshippers inside and about 3,000 others in the courtyard. This is the only mosque in Amman that wholeheartedly welcomes those that are not of the Islamic faith. With different Quran inscriptions, beautiful architecture, and a small Islamic museum about King Abdullah I, this is a great destination to visit if you are ever curious to see how a mosque feels and to learn more about the history of Jordan. The area known famously as the Citadel is on the highest hill in Amman, and it is the site of ancient Rabbath Ammon. There are various artifacts in the area that date back to the Bronze Age and show that the place was used for a fortress for thousands of years. In the citadel sits numerous historic buildings, the Umayyad Palace dating back to 720 AD being the most impressive series. Other fascinating sites, such as the remains of the Roman Temple of Hercules and the National Archaeological Museum, include different and numerous amounts of history in the citadel as well as the life that used to roam it. Jordan also has various types of art such as tapestries, leather crafts, pottery, and ceramics. Often, wool and goat hair rugs with colorful tribal designs are made and sold in local markets. Popular culture also takes the form of songs, ballads, and storytelling. Join us on this journey to discover the beautiful Middle Eastern culture and explore your spirituality on a deeper level by visiting the most prominent religious sites on earth for Jews, Christians, and Muslims.